If you could just get the other one, and then just want to see how you're walking them separately first.
Because usually they'll stay side by side, but then like she'll walk into him, they're sniffing each other, he'll follow her.
So you have most of the conflict when you're inside?
Yeah.
Inside, in the house.
I mean, from the things that I've seen, I'm not a professional by any means, but I mean, I feel like it's she went encroaching his territory, but she's also more energetic because of the kind of dog. But he's also energetic. Hey, get down.
Okay.
Now you want to play. Like, she loves him outside. But the moment they're inside, hey.
You want him to stay back?
I'm just looking to see how you guys handle the dog, and we're going to talk about first the walk and how we're going to improve that, and how that will improve the relationship, and then how their relationship will improve from that. So their exchange right now is pretty nice. That's a nice exchange. I mean, they're not really, you know.
Here, hold on.
Now, have you ever had, before the conflict, were they ever really playing together at some point? Really playing?
They had like the
We would let them just be off leash in the front yard, and they would like play fight.
Right.
She was
And we
also
never really
smaller
thought
than
of
him
anything.
when we got here.
And they were the same size. And then when she started to get bigger, and the coyote thing, like all these things happened all at once.
Right.
So I don't know what thing.
Doggy trauma.
And then plus,
What set it off?
yeah.
In a way.
So
Well, once a dog, I mean, even though she wasn't gone too long, once a dog is stray and doesn't have the instinct to come right back to you, that can be a problem sometimes. We say that it's a dog that a dog can become feral in about 2 days, believe it or not, on the loose. That's a really quick time.
Yeah.
You know, pigs the same way. It's a really quick turnover that they go through if they're out in the wild. Yeah, you see now they're not really.
She got over the little excitement of being out here. They don't hate each other. From what it like. I think it's like inside. And there's times we'll come back from long walks and with each other. We'll let them around. And like 10 minutes after, something will happen.
Right.
Hey.
Well, we're going to give you some tools right away to. Now, if I have to chase you, that's fine.
Okay.
Come.
Sorry.
it is fun.
Thought you wanted to go out.
Sit. No, she's too excited.
This is a dog car, that far.
Well, so this is a sign. This is a sign of the dog. So can you call it to you?
Mid. Come here. Come here. Oh, now you don't want to come. Come. She wants to play.
Oh, that's not really play so much.
She's like, you're encroaching on her.
Yeah.
She realizes school's about to be in session.
Yeah.
Yep. I know her tail's up, but I don't know if...
Well, that doesn't mean too much. I mean, so really what we're doing is I'm just checking out where her attitude is.
Now you're intimidated.
Hey. And this is just observation I'm doing right now. This is, I'm not gonna force my hand too much right now, but I'm just seeing how much control you guys have of her. Has she bitten anybody in the house?
Him.
Not purposefully. I got between the two dogs. So I'd rather get bit than the dogs with each other.
Both dogs have actually bit people
Sorry about that.
while they're fighting. Don't worry about it. It's really...
Oh yeah, butter did.
Yeah, butter shut up, but me, I think.
Okay. No.
You were all friends in second though.
That seems to be the problem, though. Same problem with the hen. Butter.
Hey.
Sorry.
So take her by the bottle. Well, let's get her into her room then. On the dog, and I know that. So I know that this dog has not had any real discipline at all. Okay, hey, hasn't been walked really rightly at all. So you see, I'm going to cinch that up right around her neck, like that. Okay. Hey. All right. So already what happens is you can see what happens, just the...
You have control.
Yeah. Already she's responding the right way with this piece of equipment on. You see that? Just how she just calmed down. I just gave her one really quick correction, and she gives me that. Good girl. I know she's excited.
She doesn't go out
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... It's not even going out first, it's just that she can't assume that just because this door is open that she can
go
move. Okay?
Yeah.
If I want her to go outside first, I can. It's just that she just can't... She has to know that this open door doesn't mean that, hey, she can automatically go outside.
Yeah.
Okay, and already? So one of the things I want you to notice through this whole exercise is how loose this leash is going to be most of the time. Do you see that? So even right now, I didn't have to hold her back. I gave her one correction like that.
She stays.
Hey. And as soon as she gives me what I want, I give her that again. I give her nothing but that relaxed
She's
leash.
at attention. Her ears.
Oh
are
yeah,
back.
yeah. Because she's well. This is what we call her really paying attention to me. Yeah, she's waiting patiently. It's a good exercise. So again. No. Hey. Good girl. Try it one more time.
The reason
Take
why
off.
we have a thicker leash because she chews through it or chewed through the other leash.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. So we're going to give you a piece of equipment that's going to fit her, what we call a necktie. This is a little long, so we're going to custom fit this to her. It's really about observation as much as possible so that she can't get her mouth on this. Understand, it's not a toy, it's not a chew toy. She won't sleep with it, but it'll be on her just about 24/7 in the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good girl. What she'll start to do is that. She gave me a look just then. Like, oh, you're the guy. What do you really want? What do you want from me?
Okay.
On the walk with John,
I just
all
let
she
her
was
do what
doing was this.
I let her do what
She's
she
just
wanted to.
she's sniffing. So one of the things about the walk that most people make the mistake of is since their dog is inside for a while, they make the mistake of letting the dog, especially if the dog is already illuminated, they make the mistake of letting the dog sniff everything.
Yes, I hate that.
Sniff everything.
But I do feel bad if I don't let
You
them.
see, you feel bad.
I do.
At first,
we
I'm
go.
like, oh, maybe she's gonna go to the
go.
bathroom. But then,
Well-
like two, 3 blocks
No,
later,
just like you said, because they're inside all the time. You're
'Cause
like,
they're
oh,
inside.
it should be like leisurely and
Right.
yeah.
So really what happens is the walk never does anything for you, and it never really does anything for the dog at that point. Because the dog can smell everything.
Yeah.
Even passing by, the dog smells it. The fact is, if you really want to go on a walk and have it benefit you, you shouldn't be stopping every 2 minutes
Right.
or every 30 seconds. The thing is what we want to try to do is walk to a place that then the dog can then go out and start to smell and do and explore, and then we get the dog back, and the dog walks back with us, following us back to the house. So that migration that we go through, that migration. So even that, she's already really responding really well. Good girl. Good girl. Already responding really well to the equipment.
I didn't want to let it get too out of control.
What's that?
I figured as she get older, it'd be harder to. I don't know if as they get older, is it actually harder to teach an old dog? New
Not at all.
tricks?
Dogs are, it's people that when they get old, they're hard to teach.
Their instincts will kick in. when they go.
Dogs change so quick, it's not even funny. So you can see even how she's responding. You see just from a piece of equipment around her neck the right way, how she just changed.
It would probably
She
be
just changed.
2 weeks to train her to a point, 1 week to break it, or 1 day to break it.
A day. I mean, her walking just got broken just now, just that easy. The fact is then we add recall to all that. You know, we add the sit stay, the downstay, which is a little bit more advanced. But really what we want to start to do to hone our relationship with this dog is just have her on the walk following me. And we got to follow for a while. It's like I want to go up to a field. If there's a good field around here, we'd walk all the way to that field without stopping, then stop, let her sniff, do her thing, and then walk all the way back.
We do. Because from here over to that park, we still walk there, but we won't let her off the leash. We won't go in the back on the trails. Just because coyotes, and that's where she got lost. But we'll walk around the park. There's still pathways to walk.
But unfortunately, you see, one of the things that will happen is you have to, if you can let go of the past and what happened with this dog, then she can be. It
wasn't necessarily just that. Other dogs got attacked by coyotes.
Yeah.
That's why we stopped.
And so that's why you want total recall. It's not about not having your dog off leash. It's the perimeter that you can have your dog off leash. And that recall that you can have. Not having your dog off leash in a situation like that is actually sometimes even worse because you have the illusion of control. Once that dog gets away, boom, what happens? What happens?
We get the fear where we have to
My little guy's
GPS
off
tracker.
his lip all the time.
Yeah, but the fear is already in you right now.
Yeah.
The fear is already in you. You know, if I take this dog, even though I knew what the history was, my whole idea is I'm going to try to get her to that state of mind about being off leash, in control. Now you can see what I'm doing. There's no pressure on this leash. She's just right here with me.
We just have that like recent fear of loss.
Right. Just hard to get
we have
over.
to break it with us as much as her.
Exactly. And that's good to know because as long as you know that you can work toward that direction.
And I'm probably the worst person.
She now feels like she's not in control of anything. She's not in control of anything. She's not in control of where we go, how fast we go, where we cross the street, when we stop, You know, all that is under your control. Okay. So I can tell already that, once I see a dog do this, and I love Corgis for this one reason, is that in most herding breeds, is they get it so quick. They get it so quickly. I mean, this dog, I could have this dog off leash in a matter of a week, easily, because that's how really responsive they are. They want to be able to do that. She really doesn't want to be that dog in there. She doesn't. She really doesn't, So what we're going to do, we're going to go back inside. We're going to bring the other dog out, okay? I want you to walk that dog that you normally do, even though that dog really needs the same thing, okay? We're going to walk them. We're going to bring her back in the house like we did and see if we can get that same response. That dog might not need the amount of exercise that this dog needs, okay? And this dog is telling you that. This dog is already letting you know that there's a little bit built up inside of her and she needs some release. I mean, she's got a lot of energy. She needs that, on the daily basis. This little one, hey. Good girl. Thank you. Nice look. That's the look right there. Hey. Good girl. That's it. So let's go back to the house. We're going to walk in like we did before. Okay, we're going to see what kind of reaction we get. Hey. See, what I love is the difference even now of the walk where that dog is still walking way out in front of you the wrong way. And this dog is not doing that at all now. Hey, no. Hey, no. Next, try to get me. All right. Yeah, so this one. Yeah, this one is just reacting. I mean, he's actually trying to defend himself. And this one, unprovocated is, this still feels like her space. Hey. So then I make her give her back. Good girl. I give her that relaxation. So you see this right here? She's just draining her energy with that. See that? And being able to move through this piece right here. Here, give me that one. Yeah, he's doing a little avoiding, which is okay, because he's, you know, yeah.
She's mine. She's still crazy.
Yeah.
She still is crazy.
So let's do it one more time. Let's go outside, come back in. Okay? Come. Hey.
So always keep to the same side of while walking back.
Yep. I do all my corrections and everything on the right side, just knowing that that I can't choke her like that. That it will, that thing will release back out. Hey. Hey. Come.
I just want to open the door a little bit.
Come. Come. That was better. I want them to see each other. So you can see one of the things that I'm really stressing is I'm not putting any tension on this leash right now. You know, I might anticipate that she might, you know, fly off, but I'm not giving her anything but letting her understand that what we did before is exactly how I want you to act right now.
Because she'll feel the stress of, like, she'll
Right.
feel the tension of it and the
Right.
stress.
Right. She'll feel like I'm nervous, I'm trying to keep her from something, boom. It's almost like what we call the rubber band effect. I pull that tension, I let the dog go, poof, dog goes. Right? Right, sweetie? Now, even though she took a nip at me, I wouldn't consider her a bite threat, really, because most dogs, that's the only way that they can object at that point, because she hasn't had any real true discipline, and so she goes, I'm not used to this.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah. So this is good. I want them to be close to each other. Hey! Hey, so this guy right here,
That's like his pet.
yep, the girl. So she reacted, you know, I mean, she gave, this is what we want too, is that her being able to give this dog her back.
Now, I don't
Like
know
that.
if that was a thing I've seen before where he'll just start growling and then she'll react to that.
Right. So, believe it or not, this guy needs some work too. He needs some work. Anytime I see a dog behaving just like that and avoiding too much, he needs just as much work as this one. Same thing with the walk, same piece of equipment.
She wouldn't even sit like that before.
Nope. Shh. I know, you're working hard, girl. I know you are. You're working hard.
Is that butter?
Girl.
Is it?
That's great. That's great. Come.
It's like, I'm being good.
Yeah, she's like,
Let's go inside and see if we can induce that same behavior. And so again, you see what just happened right there. So I would turn around. You turn right back around. We're not going to let him go in that fast or before you.
Did he try to run?
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
Yep.
Come here. Come on. Hey. Stop.
See, already they're just better around each other just for that, just for having done that. See that? Now that tail's a little bit, you know, still.
Yeah, once he came inside, because it was up outside.
Yeah.
But he knows what happens inside.
There you go.
You have to show him that it's not going to happen anymore.
Good girl. She's showing her back. She has no problem until this one gets like that. So all she's doing is saying, "Hey, I'm trying to be the good one here. I'm trying to comply.
I've seen
you
like
know,
when we've
yeah.
looked things up, this is
Yeah.
what you want them
Yep.
to do.
You know, she's showing the back. That's a really great sign. This dog is showing a lot of trust right here. This dog is still shaking. Still showing a lot of anxiety right there. So, yeah, but don't keep it tight. Don't keep
And
it
then
tight.
slow
Yeah,
it down?
yeah.
Okay.
So the correction is gonna look like this. Hey,
Oh, okay.
It's a jolt.
yeah, just like that. Then you get that look. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do you? That's what I want.
I
Just
got it.
relax.
He's like, why'd you
Right.
do that?
Yeah. Okay. And then I relax.
'Cause
So
you can-
so anytime the dog, really what that is I'm objecting to anything that dog is doing that I don't agree with. See that? So this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm
a
not gonna
sign.
go, oh, poor baby,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
move,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. I'm disagreeing with that behavior because that's what starts it all.
Okay.
That's the starting
It's hard
point
to
of it.
tell if you don't.
Yeah, that's the tell. So all I'm doing, as soon as I see it, I correct it, and then give him nothing but relaxation. Yep, and I'm not gonna let him hide behind me. Yeah, yeah. This is nice. Make me
I
look
haven't, I
good,
haven't
guys.
seen her like, you know.
Yeah. So it's a different attitude. They already have a different attitude.
Yeah.
Just the equipment alone, starts that process.
Like
Just works
still
their
a
brain.
little.
Yeah, a
but
little bit, not as
yet.
much,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. Off.
She's like, whoa.
Pretty soon, like I said, like what we do with our dogs, I'll be able to tie them together on the walk
Okay.
and not hold on to either one of them. They're both leashed, and they'll follow me wherever I want to go. Come. No. No. Hey. See, so you see that reaction she almost had to that? And I had to squash that, but this guy's still. Really, what's happening is in the animal world, all she's doing is saying that sort of nervousness and attitude makes me upset. That makes me anxious, and now I got to correct that. Now I got to squash that thing. So this attitude,
She's trying to train him.
yeah, she's trying to do her own little training on this guy. That you don't need to be this nervous. Like I said, it starts with the walk and that. Come. Good boy. This is an exercise that a lot of trainers will tell you not to do.
Face him
To have them facing each other. She already gave the dog, her back.
Yeah.
And so she's already good. So all I have to start to do is let him understand that them facing each other doesn't mean anything. You see that?
Right,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
What I like about this exercise is that this is going to drain a lot of energy out of this dog, believe it or not.
Yeah.
If you ever think about how what shivering does,
Yeah.
this is draining this dog's energy like crazy. And
Like, you would be
this is just a
anxious,
good exercise for her.
tired, just
For both of them.
your heart's going.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And then he just has to understand that nothing bad's going to happen.
he's
That
looked at her.
someone else is in control of this dog. I won't have to worry. Shh, no. Shh. Thank you. See that? I'm going to disagree with that attitude that he just, shh, hey, no. Good boy. Shh, no. Shh, no.